What are the two ingredients that are really necessary in order to cut the budget deficit in half from 2 trillion to 1 trillion? And it's really two things: competence and caring.
President Donald Trump handed more power to Elon Musk. That's where we're starting the 7 from the Washington Post. I'm Hannah Jewell. It's Wednesday, February 12th. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. President Trump signed another executive order yesterday. It requires federal agencies to work with the U.S. DOGE service to cut the existing workforce and limit future hiring. DOGE is the Department of Government Efficiency. That's tech CEO Elon Musk's project to drastically cut and remake the federal government. And yesterday's executive order made the group a lot more powerful. It installs a DOGE team lead at each agency and gives that person oversight over hiring decisions. It also instructs agency heads after the hiring freeze expires to recruit no more than 1 employee for every 4 who depart, with some exceptions. With Trump seated next to him, Musk spoke to reporters in the Oval Office yesterday. He said he and Trump have a strong mandate from voters.
The people voted for major government reform. There should be no doubt about that. That was on the campaign. The president spoke about that at every rally. The people voted for major government reform, and that's what people are going to get. They're going to get what they voted for.
There are 2.3 million civilian federal employees. The new order is aimed at reshaping this workforce into one that is much smaller and loyal to Trump and his vision. Number 2, an American teacher was freed from captivity in Russia. Marc Fogel was imprisoned for 3.5 years in Russia on drug charges. Yesterday, he visited the White House following his release. He thanked President Trump.
I feel like the luckiest man on earth right now. And I want you to know that I am not a hero in this at all. And President Trump is a hero.
Trump thanked Russian President Vladimir Putin for the release. He did not discuss the terms of the exchange, but said it could play a significant role in ending the war in Ukraine. Trump also said another American would be released from an unspecified country today. Number 3. A judge ordered the CDC and FDA to restore websites that were taken down. Late last month, about a dozen public health websites were taken offline to ensure they complied with an executive order from President Trump. Shortly after he took office, Trump directed federal agencies to recognize only male and female genders. The disappearing sites included pages about HIV testing for transgender people, guidelines for use of HIV medication, and information on supporting LGBTQ+ youth health. Yesterday, a federal judge ordered the health agencies to bring back the public information while a lawsuit challenging the removals is pending. Staff at the CDC were working last night to restore pages and datasets. To learn more about how Democrats are reacting to the administration's actions, listen to the latest episode of Post Reports. My colleague Martine Powers interviewed Representative Sarah McBride of Delaware. She's the first openly transgender member of Congress. McBride talked about what she thinks Democrats can get done, even under President Trump. Find Post Reports wherever you listen to podcasts. Inflation probably remained stubbornly high last month. That's our 4th story. The Consumer Price Index will be released this morning. Economists expect it will show that prices rose by 2.9% in January from where they were a year earlier. That's the same increase that was reported in December. High prices were a key issue for voters in last year's presidential election. And as they continue to climb, it could complicate Trump's economic agenda. Trump has promised widespread deportations of undocumented immigrants and new tariffs on U.S. trading partners. Both policies have the potential to rekindle inflation. And his increased tariffs on Chinese goods are hitting small and mid-sized businesses especially hard. Number 5. A key California insurer ran out of money to pay Los Angeles fire claims. The FAIR plan is California's home insurance of last resort. It's available to people who are not able to get coverage on the private market in the disaster-prone state. And yesterday, regulators said it had run out of money to pay for claims stemming from last month's LA fires. The plan has paid out $914 million to policyholders so far. That number is expected to grow. So it's getting a $1 billion bailout from the state so it can continue to pay those claims. The bailout is the latest indication that California's home insurance market is on shaky footing. And it comes as heavy rains are set to hit the state starting today and peaking tomorrow. That will fuel the risk of landslides in burned areas. Number 6 will make you check your cupboards. Canned tuna was recalled over fears of botulism. Botulism is a rare but life-threatening form of food poisoning. You definitely don't want the bacteria that causes it in your tuna. That's why California-based Tri-Union Seafoods issued a recall on Friday. Its canned tuna is sold at Trader Joe's, Walmart, Safeway, Costco, and other major grocery stores. There haven't been any illnesses reported yet, but the company said a manufacturing defect on the can's pull tab lid could lead to contamination. You can find a list of affected products in our newsletter today. There's a link to that in our show notes. Stay safe out there. And at number 7, a giant schnauzer was crowned America's top dog. After days of dog drama, the Westminster Dog Show crowned a new king yesterday. His name is Monty. He's 5 years old and from Connecticut. He loves to eat steak, play with soccer balls, and make mischief. Here's the moment he won Best in Show.
For Best in Show at the 149th Annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, I choose the giant schnauzer.
Monty's handler, Katie Bernadine, could hardly contain her tears at the announcement. She said Monty will now retire and live the rest of his life as a cherished family pet. So if you're listening, congratulations to Monty. I hope you enjoy all the steaks and snoozes that are coming your way. All right, you're all caught up. But make sure you check out our newsletter today. It's a treasure trove of links to everything I talked about here on the podcast, including that list of recalled tuna cans. That could help you stay botulism-free. Plus, the 7 newsletter is where you can see a video of Monty, the champion giant schnauzer, in action. Find a link to it in our show notes. Sign up and you can get the 7 morning briefing delivered to your inbox early every weekday morning. And it's totally free. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'll meet you back here tomorrow.